lightning, all venom, I'm lost in them. Ready for war, better pray that the Lord with them. My only focus, new vision, my new religion. Just you and vengeance, my new addiction. I don't feel no feelings, now you were dealing with a super villain. Ain't no holding back, I'm a maniac in the mood for killing. No more forgiveness, I owe you payback, I'm coming with it. I promise you my revenge, and I'm gon' get it. Got my mask on, wearing all black.
What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video, and welcome to this first video of my off season, which is happening in 2020. Now this is going to be a video to look back on because we are now officially 1 week post show already. I don't even know where the time has went. It's been like absolutely crazy. Like, you would think going through a contest prep and obviously all the long days and the long kind of the weeks that drag in and things like that, and then you move on to your off season and already it just feels as if I was on stage yesterday. We're somehow 1 week post show already, so where the time has went has been absolutely madness. Nothing really has, I'm still struggling to process absolutely everything, guys. Like, nothing has sunk in yet completely. Just everything that went on, that's like what I'm saying. Time has went in that quick that it has been impossible to pretty much, I think I've got something in my eye and that's absolutely annoying me. But yeah, like I was saying, so time has went in that quick that it's been impossible to kind of sit and take a minute to think about everything that's happened. And it's been such a busy week as well, a busy week with work, busy week with absolutely everything, training that back to normal. Food is straight up, like I said, there's going to be a lot more variety in my food and things, which moving into my off season is perfect. That's what I look forward to. I look forward to a lot more variety in foods. Like, don't get me wrong, the foods throughout prep are staying in. I'm still going to be eating my oats, I'm still going to be eating my sweet potato, my white potato, my AGF, of course. Everything is still going to be the same. But on top of that, of course, there's going to be a lot more calories going in, which is going to be taken from, again, a lot more clean foods, but at the same time, a lot more nice treats, nice foods, things like that, guys. Do you know what I mean? Well, I say treats, like, it's not really, like, I'm not going to be living off things like pizza and all that kind of stuff. Don't get me wrong, if it does come to a day where I do want something like that, I'm not going to hold myself back. I am going to have it. That is just going to be the thing that's going to be throughout my off season, and I believe it's just going to continue on. Last year was the exact same, and look at the improvements. Like, I'm the last person to be big-headed or anything, but the improvements that I made from even the 2019 season to the 2020 season, again, it was because I was loading in so much calories, and at the same time my training was through the roof as well. Strength was through the roof. I was not shying away from any sort of weights or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? Everything was just spot on, recovery wise as well. My sleep was spot on. Like, I was taking upwards of 7 to 10 hours of sleep every single night, making sure that I was always getting that in. Naps throughout the day. These things come into play, guys. These are one of the biggest things. And don't get me wrong, digestion as well, this is a really big part that, again, I am taking into consideration, obviously more so at the start than now, to make sure that my body is able to cope with a lot more calories. Not that I was on low calories in prep, but you guys know how it is when you're dieting, and because I was in the condition that I was in and things like that, I don't want to make myself really ill. But I am just making sure that everything is getting stayed on top of, and supplements and things like that. But what I was thinking for this first video of my off season, I'm not going to do any mad challenges or anything like that, not yet. If I am going to do anything like that, which I probably will end up doing, I will bring that to you kind of later on in the off season. And saying that, it might be like maybe 2 weeks or something like that. I don't even know. I have not got a clue. I will literally randomly just do it. I will make sure I film it. But to kick things off, this is going to be my first time deadlifting in approximately 3, maybe 4 weeks. So due to pretty much everything that was happening, obviously I done my first deplete and then the show got cancelled and things like that. I then done deadlifts that week, but I do believe that was the last and final time I done deadlifts, because then that would have put me at 3 weeks out or 2 weeks out, which meant the rotation with training obviously would have changed the following week, because I was moving back into another deplete, and then obviously training would stop after the deplete. So I do believe it's been 3 or 4 weeks, which is going to be different because, again, we are only 1 week post show. My training hasn't suffered this week, but I have just felt absolutely hellish, just due to the fact that obviously coming off the back of a show, my body is dehydrated, everything is just not ready to go straight back in, balls to the wall, simply because I didn't train for the last 4 days up until the show. Just came off a deplete, carved up, water loaded, obviously all that kind of stuff went in. and yeah, my body's just simply not ready. So obviously I've got to work towards that and get my body back to the state where it's ready to go all in with the heavy weights and things. But like I said, today is the first deadlift day, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing what damage has been done. But don't get me wrong, I'm not looking to go in and just kind of pull like 180 kilo or something like that. I am going to go in and I'm going to see what's there today. I'm looking forward to it. I am also going to bring you guys a full day of eating, so pretty much everything that I'm going to be taking in today. I do have plans to have pizza tonight, so that is one of the things, because of when I had my post-show food last week, I had the pizza from Domino's. It was honestly unbelievable. Now, I'm not going to be getting Domino's today. I'm gutted about that. I am just going to be going to Morrison's to pick up a Chicago Town pizza, I believe. Quite a big one as well, so I am looking forward to that. I think it does come in at something like 18 or 1900 calories. And I also do have, like what you would have just seen at the start of this video, I also do have half of a Biscoff cheesecake that I got made for me, and I just cannot express, like, there's no words for it. It is just honestly incredible. So I did have half of it last night, and I had to hold myself back because I could have literally ate the other half so easy, but I thought, you know something, no, keep it for pudding tomorrow night. So that means tonight, of course, I am going to have my pizza later on, and I'm going to have the cheesecake probably straight after it. It is going to be unbelievable, don't get me wrong. I will show you guys it, but first of all, we need to get first meal in. It is still nice and early. Plan of attack today is I am going to be having Weetabix and oat bars, and obviously my AGF, and then I might have some cereal afterwards. I might not. I might just be moving on to bagels and chicken beforehand, and then obviously I'll have either chicken and sweet potato or a chicken and rice meal before I hit the gym. But the reason behind the Weetabix this morning is I do like to rotate between the oats being cooked and having my oats to go bars, simply just because I like to kind of bring a bit of variety in and change things up so I don't get bored too quick, and I don't get kind of, I don't know, used to the same stuff and then get sick of it, if that makes sense. So today falls on Weetabix. I'm probably going to take in anywhere between 6 to 10 Weetabix, and then I'll have obviously my oat bars, which again come in at something like 80 grams of carbs per 2 bars, which is so easy. I'm going to have milk with my Weetabix, and I am also going to blend up my AGF shake. I'm going to have the peppermint cream this morning, and then I'll finish tonight on the carrot cake flavour. So again guys, if you haven't checked out Unrivaled's AGF protein and rapid recovery, so that's Unrivaled Nutrition, then I will drop the link in the description box below. Shoot over there, check them out. They are quality AF guys, so do not be missing out on things like that, especially if you are serious about what you do and serious about your training, regardless whether you are a bodybuilder or rugby player, football player, whatever. I don't even care. I'm just rambling on now. I am getting more hungrier by the second, so yeah, I need to go to Morrison's quickly, pick up a couple of things, and I will probably just catch up with you guys when I'm at my first meal. And there we have it. So I do apologise about that, that is so loud and it's actually quite annoying. But we have got meal one. I have got 7 Weetabix in here, so I do believe it comes in at something like 164, 165 grams, I can't even remember. It's one of them anyway, but I will put the macros and calories for this meal on the screen right about now. We also have porridge to go bars, so this is actually the almond and honey. I do actually believe you can only get these in Asda now. I wish I stocked up on a lot more, which I didn't, but between these ones and the golden syrup ones, they are 2 of my favourites, I think, just because, I don't even know, probably the sugar content or something, but these are unbelievable. We have got 7 Weetabix going in with some semi-skim milk. That's my favourite milk. I don't actually use milk apart from like my off-season, obviously, and again I have actually only started implementing it from my last off-season to this off-season because I do like to drink my protein shake. It just tastes that good that I don't want to waste it over something like this. So we are going in with this, and what I'll do is I will include the macros and calories for most of my meals today. Well, I'll try and do it, and then at the very end of the video what I'll do is go over kind of how much obviously I have been taking in, but I'm going to get stuck right into this. So right about now there should be somewhat of kind of music building up and building up and building up to the point where once I start pouring the milk over this, we are just going to head right into a time lapse, and I am going to enjoy these so freaking much. That'll be the Weetabix done, so 7 Weetabix down, honey and almond porridge to go bars next. First meal done, guys, so I do have to still get my AGF shake, but that'll be it. And then I will leave it for the next couple of hours before I move on to my next meal, which will either be moving straight onto a chicken and sweet potato meal, or like I said, chicken and rice, or bagels and chicken, depending totally when I'm going to train today. I believe I'm going to train somewhat late afternoon because I am going back into deadlift, so I want to kind of get as much food in as possible and leave it as late as possible. And then I will be looking at probably having the pizza as a kind of post-workout meal, but we will see. That might not be the case, that might be the case. I don't really have a huge amount of structure towards today's food. I know what I am going to eat and things like that, and it's just a case of whereabouts I'm going to place it. So yeah, I do hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. If you do enjoy it, then please do not forget to hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, because of course we are still growing, and I will just catch up with you guys when I get some food next. Okay guys, so next up we have got the bagels. We've got 3 plain Warburton's thin bagels, and also this is just pretty much flame grilled tikka chicken. So it's actually cooked chicken breast already. I've literally just stuck that in there. There is 150 grams of chicken in there, and of course we've got the 3 bagels. So I am just going to enjoy this one. Not going to time lapse it or anything, but we do have a chicken and rice meal going in next. I've decided I'm going to have rice, and then I'm going to push it at having potato later, I think. But yeah, going to enjoy this one right now, and then a chicken and rice meal going in pre-workout. Calories and macros will be on the screen right about now, just maybe in the corner or something. But yeah, going to enjoy this. We also have a can of the good old Iron Brew. Can't go wrong with this, of course. Proper Scottish and that, you know what I mean. This is the key to an extra 13% strength on your deadlift, so I would recommend that for your pre-workout. And here we have it. We got pre-workout meal going in. So I have got 140 grams of chicken breast, and I have got 350 grams of egg fried rice, which is literally just the Uncle Ben's egg fried rice. So that is actually a packet and a half, I believe, 350 grams. Again, I'm not 100% sure what the macros for this meal are, but they will be on the screen right about now, as I will still need to work them out. But yeah, we of course have got the OG of sauces on here as well. Don't even know if you can see right inside that, but we have got sweet chili sauce in there. Anybody that knows, a staple in the off season on 99% of my meals except cereal have got to be sweet chili sauce, and also pink Himalayan salt, of course, for them sick nasty pumps as we go in to train back within the next kind of hour or so. Of course, we're going to hit some deadlifts as well, but this is going to be the main pre-workout meal, so I did opt for the chicken and rice meal over the chicken and sweet potato, just because it was a little bit quicker today and we're going into the gym soon. So yeah, I am going to get stuck into this. I'm going to enjoy this, and no doubt the next time you see me will probably be at the gym.
deadlifts, sets of like 10, sets of 15, which is outrageous. And that's the first time.
Just like that, guys, gym is done. So a good session taken today, very good session in fact. Back, deadlifts, biceps, triceps, everything was included. Now with deadlifts today, obviously like I mentioned, it was my first deadlift session in I believe 3 weeks. So it was the week that the BNBA finals was meant to happen that I deadlifted after that. So I came off obviously the carb load and things like that and the depleting things, and went back to normal. I'd done deadlifts then, and then by that time it was my last session, obviously before the finals were going to happen again. I did pull off deadlifts the last and final week just because, again, I dieted for an extra 4 weeks and there was like not any kind of worth risking anything. I did do rack pulls and things like that, but stopped pulling from the floor just because obviously it was the last week and things. But first day today, so I am happy with what I take today. Now, don't get me wrong, it's nowhere near like as good as what my pulling's been before, but the biggest thing is coming off of taking so much water in and things like that last week to not taking anywhere near the amount of water like that I would normally take in. Change up in foods, the transition in foods, that guys, that is one of the biggest things. Like my body, I do apologise, my hand's quite shaky here, but my body just feels dehydrated as hell and like just not where it kind of needs to be. So obviously this is like the kind of recovery phase after prep that I need to get back to normal. Like I need to get back to that kind of healthy state. So there's obviously been a big transition in foods, variety, brung back in a lot of what you could say not so clean foods, of course, have been brung back in again, guys. So my body's just not used to it. It's kind of trying to fight back. So I am really happy with 220 for 12, don't get me wrong, but give me a few more sessions and I'm going to ride that right up to 20 reps with 220. Again, I want way back over 300 kilo. We're going to PR, we've got to take more than 310. That's one of the biggest things. But yeah, successful back session in the books, arms. I do hope you enjoyed that. Now, what I want to kind of do is just really prioritise this video around food and not really training, so it's just quite a quick edit. Nothing special, not too many working sets involved, just my kind of deadlifts and a couple of pull downs and things like that. But yeah, we are going to head home now. I need to get my rapid recovery shake in straight away. That is always going to be a staple regardless of whether I am having a meal off plan or a meal not off plan. Rapid recovery is going in first, so that'll be 2 scoops of the chalky biscuit flavour, and then we are going to get some pizza. And just like that, look what we have here now. As you can see, it's a little bit overdone, but I have been absolutely buzzing for this the full week. So definitely going to get stuck right into this. I am definitely going to enjoy this. I don't even know what the calories and macros come from this, but I do believe it is just shy of like 2,000 calories. So it is like a double pepperoni, stuffed crust, absolutely everything. We also have some garlic sauce on the side here. I don't even remember what kind specifically that garlic sauce is, but I do believe it is meant to be similar to one that obviously you get at Domino's and that. But we're going to go in with this. I am absolutely buzzing for this. Like, I'm starving. I've not had anything since I had my rapid recovery, which was near about an hour ago now, so I am definitely ready for this. I've got another Iron Brew Extra here, again definitely top tier here, along with the old Pepsi Max. So calories and macros for this meal, sauce and the pizza will be on the screen right about now. I'm gonna get stuck right into this. I'm just gonna time lapse it. I'm not gonna do any clips or anything like that. Here we go. Please just take a moment for that. What an absolute pudding we've got here. So we literally have the last half of the Biscoff cheesecake that did make my Instagram straight away on Friday night, when I did have the other half. Now this is going to be an absolute treat. I am honestly looking so forward to this. I don't want to waste time and kind of let it go all melt, so I really need to get stuck right into this right now. But wow, I have no words. I don't really know the kind of macros and calories for this one, but I am going to have to look it up, guesstimate it a little bit. We do have ice cream and obviously the other kind of squishy cream and things like that here that I will obviously know for. But yeah, just, oh my god, just have another look at that. Like, seriously, no words are needed. I guess you could say we're gonna eat big and probably not be staying small. So yeah, let's just get into this.
mateys.
Fucking blowjob as well. Tell her. Oh yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. And everywhere I go to the old gymnasium, I made a mistake. Turns out closed at fucking 3 for the next couple of hours. And yeah, so I'm not making that fucking pause in the fully stretched position for 1 second. So it's ball down now. Both arms back. If we're retracting our scap. Just some cues for single arm row. Really, as you can see in the video, drive that elbow down to the base of the spine. What AJ told me to do this time around, instead of just A to B.
So moving on to last and final meal of the night, we have went straight in with another top tier cereal. Now, I would actually put these up there with Frosties. So these are the Cocoa Pops Rocks, not Cocoa Pops, Cocoa Pops Rocks. They are like, seriously, 10 out of 10. They're up there with Frosties. So I do have 250 grams in here. This is going to take me up until the end of the night. I've got an AGF shake to have before bed, but that'll really be it. So I do believe the calories have ended up some nearabouts kind of 8,000-9,000, I think, if I am right. That's just a kind of guesstimation now, but obviously I will put everything together when I am editing the video. I do hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed it, then please do not forget to drop the video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video.